Hi guys, my name is Mordinson. Today is May 4th, 2019, and it's a beautiful day. I'm actually on my way to a meeting with my former schoolmates, and so I decided to use this opportunity to shoot a new video for my YouTube channel. And in this video I will try to answer the question that is asked very often by guys who decide to start looking for their soulmate in Ukraine. And this question is very simple, and it's understandable why men wonder about that. So why do Ukrainian women decide to join our agency in the hope to find a man? Why not to marry somebody Ukrainian? As I said, it's a great question, and there are a couple of things I wanted to say about that. I had to make a pause because I was about to go across the street, so it was dangerous to keep shooting. Actually, right now, behind me is the back of the iconic building for Kharkov. It's called Gazprom, which stands for state industry. There is a TV tower right there, right behind me. Believe it or not, it was built in 1929. And well, actually, the purpose of this building was to show the capital status of Kharkov, because at that time Kharkov was the capital of the Soviet Ukraine, and so it looks very imposing and huge. Can you just imagine the way it looked back then, 1929, for people who were, for the most part, still riding horses and stuff like that? It's very futuristic. Even now, most people who come to Kharkov and who don't know the history of that building, they say, well, maybe it's like 40 years old or something, but it was built in 1929, so it's quite amazing. But back to the topic of our today's video. The first misconception that I want to talk about in this video is the fact that, you know, some people still think that every Ukrainian woman dreams to get out of Ukraine and just move to some foreign country, and this is the motive behind joining the marriage agency. While I cannot speak for everybody, of course, but from 20 years of our experience, and this November 2019, it will be 20 years since we started working, I can say that absolute majority of the ladies who come to our agency, what they're looking for is to find a good man, and it's important for us to make sure that they are open to moving abroad, because I mean, naturally all our male clients are from abroad and mainly from the North America, but the main motive, the main incentive is not just getting out of Ukraine. And anybody who has been to Ukraine will confirm what I'm about to say. It's a beautiful country. It has its challenges, but are there any countries that do not have challenges? There are certain challenges in every country and certain problems in every country. It's not like there is some paradise countries. But the ladies come to our agency not because they just want to get out. Many of them have jobs that are respected and well-paying jobs. It's not like they are in need to get out or something like that. But the desire to find a good man is what drives them and brings them to the agency. And I believe that this is the best motivation that a lady can have, because you don't want to end up with somebody who just wants to get out of the country. This is not what you want, and this is exactly why we interview each lady who wants to join the agency. We interview each lady personally, so a lady cannot join the agency without personally coming to our office for an interview. And it's not just like a formal interview, what's your name, what's your surname. We are trying to get the feel of the lady and what she's looking for, and only if we feel and see that a lady has genuine intentions of starting serious relationship, only then she can become a member of our agency after coming to our studio and taking new pictures and new videos, which you can see on our website in high quality. The second misconception that I wanted to speak about in this video is about the Ukrainian man. Some say Ukrainian women joined the agencies because the Ukrainian men are terrible. And of course it's not true. There are wonderful Ukrainian men who have wonderful families and who love their wives and take care of their wives. So it's a huge generalization to say that all Ukrainian men suck at being good men or good husbands. Of course, it's not true. However, it needs to be said that due to the fact that so many Ukrainian girls appreciate the relationship so much more than so many Ukrainian guys appreciate those relationships. The situation is created in which a guy just takes it for granted, to put it in simple words. Of course, the best people to tell you about this what I call underappreciation of the relationship by Ukrainian guys are women, of course, but you can even tell. I mean, it's not, you don't have to be an expert on the subject to see when you're just walking down the street, you see a beautifully dressed girl who is, in very nice shoes, beautiful dress, everything matching colors, just spectacular. And the guy next to her is wearing like a sport, like a sweatsuit and sneakers, and you can just tell that she wishes he appreciated the occasion more, and her as well. And of course it's just one little example, but to finish up on this aspect, I would say I would quote Albert Einstein, who said that the true insanity is to repeat the same experiment and expect different results. So what I'm trying to say is that ladies who have this experience of feeling undervalued or cheated or betrayed often think to themselves, why should I just repeat the same experiment and expect a different result? And this is exactly our female clients. They decide to break the circle and try something different. This does not mean that she would refuse to fall in love and marry a Ukrainian guy she falls in love with if she meets him here in Kharkov. It totally doesn't mean it, and that's what I'm trying to explain in this video. Ladies come to our agency not because they just want to get out or meet some foreign guy who will take them out of the country. They want to meet a good man, a man they feel confident with, and the man they feel loved by. Right now I'm in the Shevchenko Park, and the monument right there is the Shevchenko monument, Taras Grigorievich Shevchenko. There is a lot of construction going on here, so it's the beginning of summer and lots of exciting changes happening. And by knowing about those issues many Ukrainian women face, you also get the idea of what kind of man you should be in the relationship. Some beautiful, beautiful tulips behind me. What I'm trying to say is that, well, if somebody fails in some area, you know that you can succeed in this area by not making the same mistakes that person or people made before you. So in the relationship with a Ukrainian woman, You just need to make sure that you are sincere in your intentions about serious relationship, and I believe that our clients do not have any problem with that, because guys who use our services, they are not looking to find a pen pal or just a lady to chat with. We don't actually have chats. We only offer Skype calls, which is completely different, because a lady comes to our office, you can see her, you can talk with her, you can have a live conversation, which is by the way a great way to get to know a person and add the face to the letters and add the voice to the letters. So I definitely recommend that. But our clients do not have any problem with having serious intentions, because our clients are serious guys. So I believe that partly this is why there are so many success stories that are happening in our relatively small agency. And mind you, we do not have any offices outside of Kharkov in Ukraine, so we only work in one city, and all the ladies who we represent, they are from Kharkov, from one city, which I believe is a great way to approach it, because as you may know, if you saw our website, we offer our clients introduction service packages which allow a man to meet any number of ladies during the length of his package, which means that when a guy comes to Kharkov, he can meet any number of ladies, and because all the ladies are here in Kharkov, it means there is no unnecessary travel that you spend time on, and often time is a very limited resource. Another reason why the ladies come to our agency, and actually why they even get this idea, how they get this idea of trying to find for their soulmate abroad, is due to the fact that for many years we have been investing in our own professional advertising campaign here in Kharkov, and the biggest part of it takes place in the Kharkov subway throughout different stations. And so I'm going to go down a few stations and show you our billboards, and that's how many of the ladies find out about us. Another very efficient tool for us is of course the word of mouth, and many ladies join the agency just because their friend or relative even used our agency before. Right now I am at the Constitution Square in Kharkov. This behind me is the Kharkov Historical Museum, and this museum actually gave the name to the subway station that I'm about to go down to. That's one of our billboards on the station, the Historical Museum. The train is arriving. Another one at this station, but it's at the end of the platform, so that's where I'm going. It's a beautiful station. Most of the Kharkov subway was built in the mid and late 70s, but we also have a few newer stations. And as you can see, it's a space for advertising. You see they advertise Apple Watch here, MacBook, and also Mordinson agency. Right now I'm at the different subway station. It's called Держпром, and it also has a couple of our billboards. Here is one, and here is another. My walk is about to end already, and so is this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will try to also include a little short video from the meeting with my friends with whom we started an English speaking club. Basically we studied at the university together, and now we meet every couple of weeks just to practice our English. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for following.
It was very